When you hear the name Thomas Edison, what do you see? You see the genius, the man who brought the world out of darkness. But there is a shadow behind that light. A shadow cast by a 6,600-volt electric shock. This is the story of Topsy, a gentle giant tortured for decades, only to be executed in a public spectacle. For a century, the question has remained, did Thomas Edison kill her? Did he electrocute a living creature just to win a business war? Today, we dig through the lies to find the shocking truth. To understand why this happened, we must go back to the Circus Wars of the 1800s. Two titans, Barnum and Forepaugh, were fighting for every ticket sale. Forepaugh needed a new star. He needed something America had never seen. So, he smuggled a baby elephant all the way from Southeast Asia. She was ripped from her mother and shoved onto a boat, alone and terrified. He named her Topsy, and to sell tickets, he lied. He claimed she was the first Native American elephant. A total fraud, but the public loved it. Topsy grew to be 10 feet tall and 5 tons of power. But behind the curtain, the star was living a nightmare. Trainers used sharp hooks to stab elephants into submission. For 27 years, Topsy endured this abuse. Elephants never forget. She remembered every beat and every cruelty. Years turned into decades. The frustration was building inside her. The breaking point came on May 27, 1902. A spectator named James Fielding came into the tent, severely drunk. He teased Topsy. He threw sand directly into her sensitive eyes. But then he went too far. He took a lit cigar, and he pressed it firmly against the tip of Topsy's trunk. The trunk is pure nerve endings. The pain was blinding. Topsy snapped. She grabbed Fielding and slammed him to the ground. In the chaos, the man was crushed. It was self-defense, but the papers didn't care. They branded Topsy a man killer. They invented lies that she had killed 12 other men. She was sold to Luna Park to haul heavy timber. After more abuse, she escaped and ran through the streets of Coney Island. The owners decided she was a liability. She had to die. At first, they wanted to hang her. Yes, hang a 5-ton elephant. The ASPCA stepped in and said that was too barbaric. So they created a humane cocktail of death, poison, strangulation, and electricity. They wanted to use the new power of the age, 6,600 volts. January 4th, 1903, a freezing cold Sunday. 1,500 reporters and VIPs gathered to watch the show. Topsy refused to cross the bridge. She knew. They strapped copper sandals to her feet to conduct the charge. They connected the wires from the local electric plant. They poured water over her legs to make sure the shock was lethal. The signal was given. The switch was thrown. 6,600 volts surged through her body instantly. Smoke rose from her feet. Her body went rigid. For 10 agonizing seconds, the current flowed. And then, the giant of Southeast Asia fell to the frozen earth. Now, the big question. Did Thomas Edison do this? The myth says he did it to win the War of Currents. But historically, that war was already over. Edison had lost. His company was already using AC power. He had no reason to kill her. Edison wasn't even at Luna Park that day. But his movie company was. The Edison Manufacturing Company filmed the entire execution. They turned Topsy's death into a coin-operated movie for entertainment. They profited from her tragedy. Luna Park eventually burned down, but it took 100 years for Topsy to get a memorial. She wasn't a monster. She was a victim of human cruelty. Edison may not have pulled the switch, but the world watched and did nothing. What do you think? Was justice served? Subscribe for more dark history.